So we're just trying to clean up the patio and path, and we're letting the hens out for a little run. We don't let them out often because of the husky. She's just a murdering little tool, and I'm interested in how my Bengal is going to deal with this, because she's a bit of a psychopath, to be fair. Apollo, my ginger British short hair, is just sitting there. But you know, I love my chickens. They're such an underestimated pet, and unlike cats and dogs, they actually contribute to the home. So I do like my chucks. And yeah, on my exit the UK strategy, I have fallen in love with a place, and that's all I'm going to say for now. But I really love this place, and I think I found the one, but I don't know yet. What do you think, girlie? So yeah, a bit excited. It's been very hard the last few days trying to get to my path and see my path, because we've just done no gardening this year. We've been too busy with everything. I don't think we did much gardening last year either. So yeah, I can't see my path. So we're letting the hens out to eat some of the dandelion weeds, and then we will sweep up the path. Doesn't help when like somebody throws the empty bags of the food and straw all over the place, because it's just impossible to put it in a bin, isn't it? This is my little statue garden, but it's hidden under all the blackberry bush, so we're gonna have to create a new one somewhere other than the blackberry bush. She's like desperate to attack one of these, but she hasn't quite got the balls to do it. And I wouldn't either, Artemis, because they are going to put you in your place. Whereas he's smarter. He's like, I'm just going to watch. I have no intention. Ooh, maybe he'll change his mind. Although he's covering himself, isn't he? He's being careful. So Tommy's going to carry on watching them. Then they'll go back in at dark. And after having a nice little run. Everything is just getting so muddy so quick now with all this rain. It's been horrendous. So we've got a little bit of a gap now, and we're desperately trying to just clean up. So yeah, my adventure's getting more serious now. I took the house off the market just while the elections were going on here in the UK, and I was really disappointed to learn that they're now going to do a UK exit tax, and literally anyone trying to leave, because so many people are leaving the UK now, anyone trying to leave who has assets and property and that are just going to be screwed over and have everything taken off them. It's absolutely horrible. They're just Brexit, IR35, and now a new UK exit tax is making it so hard for people in the UK to get out and to leave. I don't care, I'm going. I am smart enough to figure out a route, and I will. Ooh, face off. Ooh, he's backing off. He's not quite so sure, is he? His confidence is gone. You shouldn't have gone in there, Apollo. You're surrounded now, aren't you? Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna, yeah, you silly boy. He's like, I'm not bothered. Yeah, look, I'm just here stretching. Ah, you had a whoop ass off 2 girlies. He got his butt kicked by 2 girlies. Oh, so funny. Yeah, she's, I don't know. So, I'm not worried about the cats, but the husky, she just goes and kills them, poor little things. So, yes, I don't care what they try to do in this country. I have my out, and I'm really fortunate, actually, that I haven't done a buy-to-let or invested in property, because it would be financially devastating for me to leave the UK then. So my heart goes out to all the landlords. Oh my goodness, I mean, it must be awful if you've got people not paying rent, living in your property, and you can't do anything about it. I just can't imagine that. It's absolutely horrifying what's going on in this country. So I will be in the EU in a remote home where I will be fully self-sustained, living as close to off-grid as I can get away with, and I cannot wait. and my heart is really holding on to something that I'm going to go and look at in a few days, and I will let you know more as I progress. I'm just really sad that I'm not going to be able to take my girlies, especially because a couple of them are so old and they've been with me for so long. Don't really want to let them go. I'm really sad. And this omelette cage I'm going to have to collapse and take with me, because I bought all these plastic omelette homes, and now they're thousands of pounds. I can't believe it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I was going to sell it and then just buy something else when I got there. And the place that I fell in love with, that has lots of land and it has a pond and I can have ducks. And I said to the kids, so it's already got a chicken coop there, but I would still take this because we would then have quail and duck and more hens. There would be the hens that I name and the hens that I don't name, for those of you who were watching in book 1, where the characters in my book have the named and the non-named chickens. So obviously it would just be really lovely to have my little pet ones, and because I'll be quite remote, I can have a cockerel then, and then that will help keep the husky off, because the cockerel will put Mishka in her place. She'll be terrified of a proper strong cockerel. So yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, I can't wait. But I think I found the one. I think I found the place. I was looking at a villa in Italy that I really liked, but it's been sold now and I've lost that one. So I've been looking at something else that's better timed for us and the kids' GCSEs. And I think I found it. So I'm super excited. So now I'm going to go and get some pizza because we're all exhausted and we've worked really hard today in the garden. And yeah, my little girlies, my little hens. I love them so much. I used to have loads of bantams, but they were just too posh to push all the time. So now I have these hybrids because they're better at laying. And I knew it would be quite short term. I didn't want to get attached to really expensive ones before I leave. And then when I get to my new home, I will get lots of new hens and my little bantams and my ducklings and my quails and my pheasants. The place I fell in love with is right on the verge of a beautiful forest. And I'm like, oh, I can have my pheasants in there. And yeah, be really quite self-sufficient. I'll probably have some lambs and yeah. But other than that, I think the cats and dogs would live off hens, rabbits, ducks, quail and pheasant. But I feel really sad at the thought of having rabbits because I love rabbits, and it's really hard at the thought of feeding them to my animals, but it's really good meat for dogs and cats to have. And I hate that. But it's life, isn't it? I've got to give them a variety of protein and I have to be realistic about it. But because it's got a pond, I would probably, instead of doing a swimming pool, I would have a big natural open swim pool. And then what I'd probably also do is kind of have tubs and grow my own fish, so that I could get some like sprats or mackerel and things like that for them. But we're quite close to the ocean as well, so I'd have a little boat and go out fishing at the weekends and bring some mackerel back for the cats and dogs. I'd love that. I used to go out on my dad's boat in Devon all the time. We'd catch mackerel and little sardines and fishies and love it. So yeah, that's me falling in love with what I think is the one. But I won't say anything yet, and I will share with you as and when I can. But this is, and you'll have to tell me if you can think of a name. So I think Brexit was Britain exiting, and then you got Mexit, was it, when Meghan and Harry exiting? Don't know what to do with me. Would it be Rexit? Rachel exiting the UK? I don't know. What do you want, little girl? Are you coming to... Oh, you're stealing the energy off me. This is my favourite. It's my favourite little Gertie. I like my little Gertrude. But she is very inquisitive and very smart compared to the others. So yeah, right, I'm going to go and get pizza and we're going to actually stop because we're shattered. Have a great day, or